My name's Andrew Berry and today I'm here to introduce you to Lucinder, the new 15:1 Easy Roll Rolling Mill from Durston Tools. The Lucinder 15:1 has a brand new gearbox. So 15:1, it's got a 15:1 ratio, which means it takes 15 revolutions of the handle here to turn these rolls here one turn. A standard gearbox is 5:1, and also with the Molly and the Olivia, it's 50:1. Now, why 15:1? Well, it makes rolling down what I thought was lovely and easy with the 5:1. It makes rolling down an absolute breeze, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. I've got a couple of texture plates here, and I've got some pieces of copper. So we've got a 0.9mm piece of copper and a 1.5mm piece of copper. We are going to pass these through on top of the texture plates, and we're going to be doing some texturing. The 0.9mm should be fairly easy and straightforward, but the 1.5mm thick, a normal rolling mill perhaps would struggle slightly, perhaps not the rolling mill, but you moving the handle to take it through the mill. But now with the 15:1 Easy Roll, it is going to be such an easy roll. Let me show you. So we've got our Durston texture plate. We've got our 0.9mm piece of copper. Now these pieces of metal have been annealed beforehand. It is vitally important that the metal is annealed to get a nice transfer of the pattern onto the metal. So what we're going to do first, we're just going to pass the texture plate between the rolls with our piece of copper. And we just want to open the rolls up until those go through together, and that's got a nice little bit of a bite upon there. Just going to loosen those about 1/8 of a turn, bring them out, and I'm going to tighten up these rolls around about 1/4 of a turn. I'm going to protect my rolls as well, and I've got some closed cell foam here. I'm just going to put on the top of my copper and texture plate, and then I'm also going to put a piece of paper around this as well to hold everything together. Now we can pass this through the mill. Don't forget, we've got a 15:1, so it takes 15 turns of the handle to take this through once. Nice and easy and straightforward. It's coming out at this end now. Here we go. And we can see now we've got an absolute lovely texture, so easy upon that piece of copper. We're going to do the same with our thicker piece of copper. So this now is 1.5. Again, what we're going to do is pop that in with our piece of copper, open it up until it holds onto it quite nicely. I'm going to release it 1/8 of a turn, turn it back about 1/4 of a turn. So it's really going to push this piece of copper nicely into the surface. Again, we've got our closed cell foam to go over the top that way, and our piece of paper just to go on to hold our little sandwich all together. Just going to move that copper down a little bit to here. There we go. And we're going to pop that through the mill. Now, normally now with the 5:1, you're really going to have to be putting a little bit of effort into this. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be as easy as the 50:1 Molly and Olivia rolling mill, but it's going to be a lot easier than the standard 5:1. So here we go. Okay, here we go. And you can see, it's taken it through so easy. It is such an easy roll. And again, we've got a fabulous pattern put onto that, again with no problem at all, nice and easy and straightforward. So the 15:1 gearbox really does help if you want to do some texturing, especially on nice wide plates like this. You're going to need that little bit of an extra power from this gearbox. This is the Agile frame. It's a little bit lightweight compared to the DRM, but there's no compromise there of quality or strength. It's an absolute fantastic frame. It's got the required thickness where it's needed on the bearings here. This is the 130, which means we've got 130 millimeters on the rolls here. We've got 11 V grooves on this one side, and then this area here, the flat, is 85 millimeters from side to side. We've also got extension rolls on the side, and these run from 4 millimeter to 3 millimeter, 2 and 1.5, and other size extension rolls are also available. The Lucinda 15:1 rolling mill is available in two styles. This is the combination. We have the flat and also the V grooves here, 11 V grooves, and it's also available in the flat version. So we have this distance from here to here, completely flat. I think for the price and the ease of rolling down, this is a fantastic rolling mill. It's a little bit slower than the normal 5:1 rolling mill, whereas we have to turn the handle 5 times for those rolls to go around once. We have to turn the handle 15 times, but it just makes life so much easier if you are going to be doing a lot of rolling down, especially with texture plates, and if you want to be taking down your square wire through the grooves here. We've also got the little plastic indicator here just to let you know which groove you're going in. And I think this Lucinda 15:1 rolling mill is an absolute beauty. My name's Andrew Berry. Thank you for watching. See you next time.